Chuck Lorre's next, The Big Bang Theory spinoff is less like the original show and more like Young Sheldon, which is confirmed by its official title. The cancellation of Young Sheldon may seem like the end of the franchise, but CBS found a way to continue taking advantage of its popularity with the launch of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. While technically part of the continuity, it barely has any ties with The Big Bang Theory, leaving those who love the nerd-centric sitcom looking for a new show that could fill the void that the mothership left when it ended. So when it was officially announced that The Big Bang Theory sequel spin-off is happening with Lore and Bill Prady, the news was met with excitement. While none of the original cast members will be series regulars in the new show, seeing familiar faces return is a good enough balance in terms of offering something familiar while also doing something new. Kevin Sussman will return as Stuart Bloom, with Lauren Lapkus as Denise, Stuart's girlfriend, Brian Posen's Bert Kibler, and John Ross Bowie's Barry Kripke. Plot specifics are still scant, but its title offers an idea of what to expect. The Big Bang Theory's third spin-off is officially titled Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. Stuart gets his time under the spotlight. As officially reported, the Big Bang Theory spin-off sequel is titled Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. It follows a new trend in the franchise, which sees shows featuring the name of its lead in the title, who in this case is Sussman's character. It's worth noting that the project is still waiting for an official order, which means that the aforementioned cast members are still on retainers with the intention of starring in the project. However, unless something substantial happens to derail the show, it's safe to say that it will move forward. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe's premise remains unclear, and it is especially difficult to predict because of its more creative title. However, it clearly establishes that Stuart will be the focal point of its storytelling, with the rest of the ensemble acting as supporting characters. Considering Sussman's botched The Big Bang Theory casting experience, this must be highly rewarding for him. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe confirms it's more like Young Sheldon than TBD. The Big Bang Theory's next spin-off has a clear lead. While Stuart Fails to Save the Universe is a spin-off that has stronger connections to The Big Bang Theory, its title reveals that it will be more similar to Young Sheldon. The 2017 prequel was greenlit as Sheldon's origin story, something that it maintained in its first few seasons. Eventually, however, it outgrew its premise and became more of dramedy with the Cooper family at the center. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe having a clear protagonist means that it will likely follow suit when it comes to its storytelling approach. If Lore follows its previous decisions when it comes to changing things up for the Big Bang Theory offshoots, it's possible that Sussman's new show will be single-cam series, like Young Sheldon. Beyond that, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe is also expected to be a streaming show on Max, rather than being a network comedy on CBS. If Lore follows its previous decisions when it comes to changing things up for the Big Bang Theory offshoots, it's possible that Sussman's new show will be single-cam series, like Young Sheldon. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage adapted the multicam format similar to the mothership to differentiate itself from its predecessor. The same could happen as Stuart Fails to Save the Universe establishes its own identity separate from the Big Bang Theory. Why making Stuart Fails to Save the Universe more like Young Sheldon makes sense. It's a testament to Young Sheldon's success. Ultimately, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe more like Young Sheldon is a great creative move following the prequel's success. While it didn't run as long as its parent series, not only did it keep the comedy franchise thriving for 5 years, since The Big Bang Theory ended, it also became TV's #1 comedy throughout that time. With Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage mining inspiration from the success of the flagship, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe being more grounded can help it quickly establish itself, especially since it will likely have fewer episodes as a streaming series. This doesn't mean, however, that the show will only be about Stuart. Like Young Sheldon, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe can diversify its storytelling once it has finally nailed down its main premise. As seen in The Big Bang Theory, the rest of the cast for the upcoming show have their respective appeals. It would also be interesting to see how their relationship to Stuart will play out, especially in the romance department. Ultimately, Bert, Denise, and Barry will still be pivotal to Stuart Fails to Save the Universe.